Alright, oh no, it's you again. Why, hello, my friends, and welcome back to another story. Today, yes, I am finally back. It's been a while since I did one of these, but I've had a really good, entertaining game, like, session, a couple, like, three? No, a month ago? 4 weeks ago? Right, yeah, never mind. Yeah, that's right. I thought I was capturing the whole screen. Anyways, so it was the one where it's in the modern era, and I play as Eclipse, the rogue, a scout rogue. He's pretty entertaining. So we had this mission from D7, to go capture, or no, it was to, we had a contact that this guy named Wire. He was a dwarf, was selling some magical item to some who knows who, and so our primary objective was to follow the people this magical item was sold to, and then our secondary objective, if possible, was to capture and arrest Wire. And so we didn't know where to start, and so this is, I think, in Rome we were in. Anyways, we were doing our thing, and then all of a sudden, something was put into Eclipse's pocket by a random person. All it said, it was a little note that said, go to the west, I think it was. Head west. And on the other side, it had like a symbol that was like three kind of it was like clock arms, because it was supposed to be like a clock just without the circle. Anyways, and so yeah, we drove there in my awesome, I think it was a Lamborghini or Mustang, one of the two. I stole it. Yeah, Eclipse stole it. It was great. For once, I stole from the right person and got a good sleight of hand check, which was pretty awesome when we were in the bar. Anyways, oh yeah, and then I got laid later that night. It was pretty awesome. By another tabaxi named Zoe, who turned out to be another rogue in a different department of D7, but yeah. We had great furry sex. It was awesome. Anyways, we went west, and there was this room that technically didn't exist. Like, our columns wouldn't work when we were inside. Wouldn't show up on maps or anything. It was hidden behind an invisible wall. And so what was in there? It was a little office, simply just a desk and a computer and a monitor and stuff. And so we got some with the information we needed there. And yeah, then we scouted out the position where we got the information from. And there, I went on a rooftop and scouted the area out, and I was like, yeah, this is going to be a good spot. We waited. And then as we were in there, or we were around, everybody was in different positions. Like, for me, I was on the rooftop, for instance. And somehow, this is unbelievable. So, our buddy Talon, he plays a barbarian in this one. A half-orc barbarian, and oh my god. He decides to do stealth checks all the time whenever we get the opportunity, and I swear his die is rigged, his d20 is rigged or weighted or something, because he never gets bad rolls, like, ever. It's hilariously amazing. Anyways, he decides to stealth up there with me. He's just sitting up there, yeah, I'm like, what are you gonna do from up here? He's like, jump on them. I was like, okay. And so, yeah, the time comes. I'm looking at him, at Wire. He arrived in a big Hummer, and he had this briefcase. And so I'm like, cool. And then a bunch of, like, maybe 20 minutes, 15 minutes happen. And then all of a sudden, all these tiny smart cars drive up in a line and line up. And then all of a sudden, like, 30 kobolds all together crawl out of each of, well, not each of them, but all together. Kobolds crawl out of everywhere and move through the crowd and everything. And one goes up to him and I can't remember who it was, but one of us could hear, and he's like, "You got this stuff?" It's like, "You got the stuff." And so he handed him the case, and then he's like, "You got the stuff?" And it's like, "You got the stuff." And he opens up the kobold opens up his briefcase, and diamonds. It's full of diamonds. Cops is like, so guys, you focus on them. I'll focus on wire. And they're like, okay, because they didn't see what was in the case. Because I'm using a tranquilizer sniper currently, on the rooftop, and then some shit goes down, and so we roll initiative, and like right before my turn, or it was right after my turn. Yeah, right after my turn, all of a sudden, it's like, my buddy Adam, he's like, now it's question mark's turn. And so all of a sudden, he's like, hey friend, what's your AC? I'm like, 14. He's like, oh yeah, a dagger just landed in your shoulder. I'm like, oh shit. And I got really excited. I was like, oh fuck, this is awesome, but bad at the same time. I don't know where it's from. And I couldn't stealth for shit in that situation. But yeah, it was pretty entertaining. And then we found out who it was. At first I was like, wait a minute. Is it Zoe? Because she's another part of Department 7. She was an assassin and stuff. And I was like, wait a minute. And I got her number. I was like, and then it came to Zoe's turn, and on my turn, right before she showed up, I nat 1'd on a stealth check, so I was like, I am so hidden, and I was close to the door, to the rooftop, and then she's like, great hiding there, bud, and I was like, why thank you. Zoe, why are you here? And she's like, yeah, it's part of my mission too. And so, anyways, yeah, beforehand I was gonna call her and be like, so, Zoe, what you doing? You like the night? Yeah? Do you like knives by any chance? And so, yeah. But, alas, it was not her. Would have been a cool twist. Would have been entertaining, but alas, no. Anyways, and then we found out it was a Russian hitman. And so, he turns out to be right, like, about maybe 10 feet away from our wizard. And he looks at her, and well, beforehand he punched a kobold's head off, and he looks at her and he's like, I'm gonna rip your head off. And my brother, he's playing 11, and he's like, ah! Save me! And I was like, you're dead, you're so dead. And it was so entertaining. And then our barbarian jumps down and he's like, I got this. And so he goes and tries to attack him. It doesn't work. And so I was like, well, great. I tried tranking him. Nope. I was like, well, wonderful. I'm useless. And then I started focusing on Wire. I was like, I'll get Wire. I'll get the diamonds. And I didn't get the diamonds. After a while of us barely surviving from these Russian hitmen, a big 12-foot tall, black, muscly Dragonborn showed up, and he pulled this hilt, and he just kept pulling and pulling and pulling, and we couldn't see the blade. The blade was invisible. And then all of a sudden, we do some stuff, and the kobolds instantly all bow to him and are like, oh, and worshipping him like a god. And my people have dispersed. We've all fucking run away, except for me, because I'm like doing stuff. I was more worried about the the diamonds and stuff. And then what happens is I'm like, okay, I'm gonna aim for this Dragonborn. Yeah, I'm gonna put him to sleep or do something. And so I aim, and I shoot him in his eye. And sure, the tranquil rifle doesn't do damage, but Adam's like, because you got him in the eye? Yeah, roll 2d6. I'm like, sweet. And he's like, yeah, roll sneak attack on him. I'm like, as much as I want to, I can't. I wasn't hidden. And he's like, ah, okay. And so I hit him. And the Dragonborn, I'm like, yeah, I didn't drag him. So guys, and this is now party knows that there's diamonds, and they obtained them just in time, and they've already driven away. I'm like, guys, with those diamonds, you better give me a great funeral. You got that? Make it the best funeral ever. See you guys when you're dead. It's great knowing you all, for the most part. And then, all of us, and then the Dragonborn's turn came up, and he's glaring at me with hatred burning in him. And he just kind of puffs up, just... And then I was like, here it comes. And he spewed his acid breath at me. He melted the building. Yep. He melted half my health. Surprisingly, somehow I survived the damage, acid damage. And then the building collapsed because it melted. Yeah. I got fucked. I lived on like 1 hit point. I woke up in the hospital. Yep. With a bunch of my fur burned away. Everybody got away but me. Yep. I was miraculously saved. And then what happened was yeah, it was pretty awesome. I woke up and I couldn't see the person, but I knew somebody was there, and they said, next time be more careful. And it was a voice I recognized. I'm like, okay, weird. Who are you? And they vanished. And then I saw beside my bed there was a single white flower, I think it was, a white rose, I think, and the same symbol. Talk is what the group's called. They're time travelers. And so yeah, it was pretty cool. And then everybody showed up. Yeah. 11, she gave me some money, which was awesome. Zoe, she wasn't there, but she sent a card to me. It was a photo, a very special photo. Yeah. It was a nude photo. So Eclipse liked that, and then yeah, I got into my car, and I was like, is there any new buttons in there? And Adam was like, yes, there's a new button. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm like, what does it look like? And it's like a white button with that symbol you keep seeing. I'm like, okay, cool. And so my roommate, my buddy Joey, his character was in the same car as me. I was like, okay. And so we got in coordinates to where we had to go next, to this abandoned factory kind of thing. And then we go there, and the instant Joey's character gets out of the car, boop, I press the button, and then I go through this invisible portal. But it's still, for some reason, even though I wasn't going nearly as fast enough, the license plate just spun off, and there was a flaming tire trail. Back to the Future kind of thing. It was awesome. And then some future stuff, I saw future stuff, and yeah. And then I came back, and it was like nothing, like a second passed for them, but for me, now it's like a whole month or week. So yeah. Yeah, and then finally we went into this factory, and inside the factory we came across the Dragonborn and 2 of the Russian hitmen. The Russian hitmen did not kill my brother 11 or our barbarian Talon's character. Anyways, and so something I should point out is 11 has these cards that are completely blank, and whatever, if the target fails a DC 19 deck save, and anybody slaps the card on their chest, they are sucked into the card, and there is apparently that we know of, there is no way out of the card, no way else to beat it, and they are frozen. They're technically dead. And so I looked at the Dragonborn and was like, Hey, bud, I'm still alive. You're still alive. How's the eye? He was not happy with me. And it was pretty great. I ended up, what happened was, he got close to us and was like, well, there's a good chance I might die here. Again, another good chance I might die. And so, before that happens, I rolled my athletics, which I have a -1 in athletics. And I climbed up the Dragonborn because I got a natural fucking 20. Time it counted most. Well, one of the times. And so with my first action, I go to stab him in his other eye with my dagger. I failed. And then I was so debating whether to go for another stab, or I got 11 to give me one of her cards, her blank ones. And so finally I was like, yeah, I'll go for this. And I got the Dragonborn in the card. And now he works as a Yu-Gi-Oh card. So it's pretty funny, pretty awesome. I should get that card made. Yeah, I was so happy. First, we had a support group helping us with this, and they were called the Boys, and it was Zoe's team pretty much. And they had this nun in it, and she cast I don't know what it was, but it was some kind of sphere, impenetrable sphere maybe, but I'm not entirely sure. And so things could pass into it, but things could not get out of it. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure, like I said. Anyways, he was trapped in that, and then I jumped onto him and stuff. And it was so entertaining, so good. He failed with an 18. He had not a natural 18, but because otherwise he would have passed. But he just barely failed, and I was like, oh, I was so happy and so lucky. Yeah, mission success. And then we killed the hitman, of course. And then as we were leaving, we got kidnapped by an organization called I. They're pretty much the Illuminati. But yeah, that's where I'll leave that, since that's kind of where we stopped the campaign currently. We've got to wait till like 3 weeks or something. So yeah, I'll hope you enjoyed this story. Please like, comment, subscribe. And thank you all so much for watching. And my gaming computer, should be fixed soon. Sometime after SakinoCon. Which I will be going to this year. And I might be doing two really bad, shitty, cheap cosplays of Sans and Reaper from Overwatch. Sans from Undertale and Reaper from Overwatch. It's going to be real bad. Both of them are going to be real bad. But say hi if you see me there. You never know. I'd love to meet fans, but I doubt any of you are going to be watching this before SakinoCon happens, so, or, yeah, any of that. So, yeah, anyways, also, how you all liking the snow? I am loving the snow, currently. It's so great. I'm so happy about it. But, yeah. I shall, oh, yeah, comment in the section how your day has been going, how you've been, since we haven't talked in a while, since, I haven't been uploading videos, since I'm bad. But yeah, soon. Computer will be working again soon, and then I'll be able to upload videos for you guys again, which I'm really excited. And do more streams. Look forward to that Fallout New Vegas stream coming back. Don't know what days I'll be doing it now, because I do D&D on Sundays. Maybe I'll do it after D&D, but I don't know. I'm pretty tired. Like, this is... it's currently Sunday right now, and it's after D&D, and I am exhausted. I'm probably going to go, after this is uploaded and stuff, go straight to sleep. I'm so tired after my night shift. But yeah, I'm stalling now. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you all in the next story. Goodbye, my friends.